Hello, Brick Sculptors, and welcome back to Brick Sculpt. This is Chris, and we are back again. Yep, that's right. We just can't get away from Lego Piece 15706. Now, I started this with a simple video with a clickbaity title saying, I hate this Lego piece. And the point of the video was to learn a little bit more about this piece. I never imagined the responses I would get. And honestly, I have learned so much about this piece from doing these videos, I can't even believe I'm doing a third part. And the reason I have to keep making more videos is I keep getting more and more great advice from you guys. I'm seeing techniques that I could not have ever imagined, and it's definitely made me better as a Lego builder because of it. And I am starting to, I hate to say it, I'm starting to actually like this piece. I don't know, if we get to video 5 on this same piece, I might have to come out and say I love it, but I don't know if I could say I love this piece, but it definitely has value. And that kind of pains me to say, but it's getting so much better. Let me show you what I mean. If you haven't watched the first 2 videos, please go back and watch those first because this isn't going to make a ton of sense unless you've watched them. I'll link them here as well as at the end of the video. And check those out first because they would definitely help make this video make sense. All right, let's get after it. In the last video, I showed you these really cool techniques. That's all great. The more I played with this, I fell in love with what I call the captured cross technique, where this central piece is held in by these tiles and these plates limiting its motion. And I got a couple of comments that said, couldn't you hold that in with the rail piece? I said, well, time to experiment. So I pulled out some rail pieces, and I thought people were talking like this, which, yeah, that would work, but it wouldn't really make any difference. In fact, it would make it less useful because you can't really attach anything on top of here now because it's the same height without adding another layer. No, that's not what they meant. I totally missed this. They meant like this. And I can't believe it. It actually is a perfect fit. Now the dimensions on this thing, the math goes beyond me. I'm not great with math. And the rail piece is one of the most dimensionally challenged pieces in trying to get a measurement on it. If you hold it up with a snot brick, it's more than one plate sticking out. It's maybe like 1 1/4 plates. It's not 1 1/2. I don't know what this measures at. And that might be the secret to unlocking this piece, because this is an absolute perfect fit. In fact, when I had these off, that captured cross had a little bit of movement to it. Not a lot. But when these are on, this thing is locked. Dead perfect fit. In fact, so much that I can take these central pieces out and it's still locked in because you can't rotate it and you can't move it in any direction. Now you can obviously lift it up and out, but you could, attach it like this and lock it in that way. But how cool is that? If anyone knows anything more about the dimensions of this rail and why this works, I would love to know more. Because like I said, the math on this is beyond my Lego knowledge, but this is a dead perfect fit. And I'm so glad to whoever mentioned that in the comments. I think 2 of you did. That's a great find. And this is why I am really starting to like this system of building and how much I'm learning with this. Now, let's put the captured cross aside. And I want to talk about this piece. Now, when doing the captured cross, I discovered that this made a really good platform for the center of these octagons. Another viewer added that there was a Lego set that used these to make a wall for a tree fort. I can't remember the set. I'll try to leave it below in the description. But what they basically did was this. And look at that. You can use that piece to make a perfect 4-long wall on this side. Now these octagons are 4 wide on these sides, but they're not perfectly 4 wide on these sides. So this piece is going to favor one side. It's flush to this corner, but not to this corner, if you see that. So you do have to kind of pick and choose. If you want it flush to the other corner, you got to rotate it this way, and then it won't be flush here. But watch what you can do with this. This is so cool. And I'm a city builder, so I could think of some uses for this, but if you're a castle builder, this could be huge. I'm trying to build turrets and towers and things. And if you check that out, let's say we take some of these corner pieces and put them in here. Like this, and then just some 2x4 plate and put it in the middle here. We've made a full surround on the outside of this octagon by using that piece. And yes, there are some larger gaps and some smaller gaps, but they're not really noticeable. In fact, if I build walls on these, yeah, I picked purple. I had a lot of them. Your traditional castle color. They were on Pick a Brick, sorry. Look at that. And here you can see the bigger gaps on some of these, and then tighter gaps where they fit nice and flush. And I'm sure with some snot and maybe cheese slopes, you could fill these in a little bit if you really wanted to. But how cool is that? Such a cool use for this piece. So I just wanted to add these on. I know these videos are getting a little nuts, but I'm having so much fun doing this, and I'm really developing a liking for this piece. I hate to say it, but it's true. And it's all because of you guys. It's all because of your feedback. I've gotten over 200 comments on the first video, and I think I've gotten over like 100 on the second video. So let's keep this going. I mean, this is how we all learn together. This is how we're going to figure out more about this kind of stuff, and I hope you guys are benefiting from this as well. Well, if you like these kind of videos and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. That's all I got for this one, and we will see you next time.